I am currently in the Smoky Mountains. I had a 3.5 hour drive from Nashville, and I just wanted to talk about life. Like, I keep talking about life on my channel, but like as days go on, it's what is this year? So first of all, we're gonna have a great 2024. Something that I have learned, and I feel like it's good to talk about, is how to take something that happens to you, or you perceive it as it's happening to you, a circumstance that's happening in your life, changing your perception of it. It's hard, and it definitely is one of those things that's like gonna take time to really practice, but having self-awareness to then shifting a positive outlook from negative to positive is going to help you immensely, especially if you go through a lot of challenges. And if you don't, and you just go through challenges here and there, whatever the case is, because at the end of the day, we are all human and we all go through challenges, and that's just life. Like, life is just one giant journey, one giant game. And really, it's just getting over these humps and these challenges. So let's say we take the example of your income drop. You're used to making, I don't know, say $5,000 a month. You're used to making $5,000 a month, and then it drops to $3,000. So you're like, oh crap, I have this lifestyle, or this is how I live, which is another reason why it's important to live below your means. But you have this situation where you are so used to making a certain amount of money, and say you live below your means, hopefully, and you're saving money, and you're also living comfortably. But it's also like, I'm not used to making $3,000. I'm used to making $5,000. So then immediately you might go in stress mode, or like, crap, what am I going to do? Even though things still could be fine, but just because of what you're used to, you're going to be jumping into another uncomfortable zone that you have to figure out. For me, at least that's like how I see things. So the first thing you're probably going to do is probably cry. Whatever your dominant emotion is, it's probably going to happen. You're probably going to cry, get mad, frustrated, I don't know, however you express emotions right away. For me, it's typically crying that leads to frustration, pain, but that pain gets leveraged to benefiting me, which is something that like you can understand with yourself as time goes on. So with that, it's like I'm crying, and then it's like, okay, well, F this. This situation's happening, but the reality is what am I going to do with the situation? Because even though it's happening, where can I take control? What can I do to make myself feel better? It's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be a lot of unknowns, but it's like, what can I actually take from this and do? And on top of that, then just having the faith and like awareness and belief of like, this is where I'm going, and this is unacceptable. This might not be aligning with my higher self, which is why this is showing up this way. So it's really, out of everything besides the action, is the mindset shift of, this situation's happening. What am I going to do? Not only what am I going to do action-wise, find another job, sell things on eBay, on Amazon, sell my services, see if anybody around the neighborhood needs babysitting, dog sitting, I don't know, some way to make extra money. Or, well, on top of that, there's no reason for me to be frustrated and in pain because the situation's already happening. It's okay to feel whatever I'm feeling, but not to let it linger so long where it's just holding you down, because the situation is not going to change. So it's just something to think about, something to practice and have self-awareness of. And because I think as humans, it's easy to linger in said emotion when instead let it linger for a couple minutes, but then after, just get to work. Like, figure out what the F you're doing. Figure out, okay, well, this is a situation. How am I going to handle this? How am I going to move forward? And then how am I also going to trust and believe moving forward and in my future, that this is just aligning with my higher self. Like, this isn't permanent. The situation could go back to me making $5,000 a month, or this person coming back in my life, or whatever the situation is. It's just, money's just an easy. And just like being present and being positive and having that outlook, no matter how freaking hard it is. Believe me, the moment you sit there and you're like, this is uncomfortable, this is a lot of unknown, where can I take control to have certainty? And then where can I just trust and believe where the uncertainty is there, that this could just be leveled out? Because that's just life. And I feel like that is something that it makes this game of life so much easier when you just like, well, F that. Like, this is just the way it is, and this is what I'm going to do. So, I don't know. That's just like what I thought about. At the end of the day, as long as you know what your goals are in your brain and your subconscious, and you are fully dedicated on like, this is what my goals are, this is what I want in my life, you won't let anything get in your way of that. So, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this little chat, subscribe, like, comment. If you're interested in my little side hustle, make money online videos, check those out. I will be putting out more. I will see you soon.